All right, putting this out there. We want to really expand our social media this year, even more than it already is. So we're looking to hire 1 or 2 people. We want to bring video editing and stuff back in-house. So we're looking for a combination of a couple things. So if you and your boy are good, he's a good photographer and photo editor and Photoshop and stuff like that, and is very good with TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, etc. We want to build a little team for social media, just for stuff even editing and making flyers, just pumping content out online. And I want to hire someone who knows the space. So if you know exactly what needs to be done on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that with certain algorithms and whatever, it's not my space. I don't really know about that, but I know there's people out there that are wizards at that, and that's what they do. We're looking to build a team to basically just do that, whether it be 1 or 2 people. Like I said, I'm looking for experienced people in this, not someone who wants to come here and learn and try and figure it out and think that you're gonna continue on doing that. That's not what we're looking for. Pay will be based on that. If you're a badass and you're a badass editor and stuff like that with that whole thing, pay will be based on that. You just need to basically show us what you got, show us what you have done, and kind of go from there. Email your resumes to sales at raceprovenmotorsports.net. We'll put it right here. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to kind of expand on that whole department in 2023, along with a couple other things, but we need that first. And that's what we're looking to do. So if you want to come aboard, and like I said, 1 or 2 people. So if you got good strengths in one department and someone else has good strengths in the other department that we're looking for, and you guys would like to work together and be a good team, whatever, I just personally think it's going to take more than 1 person for what we're looking to do. So up to 2 people, let us know. Yeah.
Matt, you interested in making a guess on what this will make?
550.
550? I think all it has is a rotofab.
535.
All right, I'll 565. I'll go higher.
High boy.
$599.
600. Real nice. Eric's booby trap in my toolbox now.
That's real nice.
Yeah, sitting like this.
I literally did that in front of you yesterday.
I went to grab the zip. I'm like, oh, I need a zip tie.
That was a cut one already.
Nice. I'm gonna put it in your shoe.
Eric, let me just tell you something, buddy.
What?
You'll never see Matt in a better mood than you will today. And the reason being, he's not here the rest of the week after today.
There's not a better feeling.
There's not.
I didn't get to see the mileage on this thing, but it is fairly clean.
Like brand new.
It surely looks like it.
It's a 2020. It's super clean. I'm gonna guess to say it's got no miles on it. Oh, not good. Looking like he took it to a fucking curb. What a shame.
Well, my lip looks like that too, so. Mine actually looks worse.
Yeah, well, your car's from 2006. Who cares?
That's fucked up.
You coming to get your job back?
No. Oh. Hi, Kyle. What's up? Thanks for always replying in the Snapchat or group chats. What the fuck happened to you?
Oh yeah, I lost the bet. No, that's what she prefers. I'm like, nah, sorry.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
So did you break up with her?
My girl told me if I shaved my face, she'd be busy for the next month.
Oh man.
That's funny as shit. But I was like, yeah, like, don't get used to this.
Okay.
Did you see how gay he looks?
Nah. You didn't see
You
it.
didn't see me at all yesterday.
You gotta go give Matt a high five.
It's okay.
Where do you want me to go?
I'll just go cry, Frankie. It's okay.
You're gonna make Matt cry if you don't give him a high five.
I don't know who's upset right now.
Derek, you can go fuck yourself.
Well, I guess that answers your question.
What kind of bike is that?
Wasn't a bike. This is your car blowing the transmission up.
Oh.
Your birthday's Thursday, so Thursday should be a shit show. I'm sure
Holy fuck, dude.
we'll... Alright?
Fucking, on a spot weld, there's a fucking piece of metal hanging off, and it just sliced through my fucking finger. Big, big, dude.
I can run to the hospital right now. I called dibs. Get out of here.
You got work to go out.
That's kind of nice when taking that thing out. It comes out all as one big piece.
It's not fucking nice.
No? Well, man, I see you've got the blower all pulled off this thing. Says pretty clean.
What's clean?
The engine.
Does anybody else want to come over and comment on how clean this brand new car is? No?
I just want to say how sick it is.
Come on.
How sick?
Hey, did you get the blower off or something?
Where
He
you at with
did.
this?
He did, Kyle.
Where
He
you
got
at?
the blower off.
You know,
I
where you at?
took off the really clean blower, you know, and now I'm just gonna take off these really clean valve cover covers.
I see that. Man, this thing is clean.
It is sick.
It is clean.
Eric, you need to come over here and get in on this.
The only thing Eric needs to do is find his ratchet, so nobody else has to hear about it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, we think Derek's got it fucking listed up on fucking Facebook Marketplace. It probably says brand new ratchet, never used.
There they go, the Monster Twins.
I know.
Going hairless and monsters. Same shirt. Look at these two fucking nerds, Eric.
Oh my god, they're like brothers.
They're looking like twin boys.
They look like brothers.
I need to walk around. I need my monster.
Yeah, you need to walk around and burn some of those fat ass calories.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. That was just mean.
Yeah.
Look, Eric said you were going to be all happy today, and it's just not the case.
I was happy until I realized how long today was going to take. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Where's that?
Fuck. I lost it. Oh, there it is. Alright, back to work.
Nice.
Yeah, the owner was here, and he just died. My dad said he just died.
You alright?
He's not alright.
He's never alright.
Alright?
Good. This rain's hitting my brain. What are you working on?
The car.
It's crazy.
This is what we do here. Please get that hammer on the ground and hit that, you know, the front of the Y, like right in the...
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Let me set the camera down.
Thank you.
Yep. How's this thing coming along?
Yeah, you gotta get some new material. God damn it. What's going on with this thing?
Sorry, you want me to ask you some complicated questions so you can get upset
How about you just shut It's coming along great, Garrett. It's the 406th 6th generation Camaro I built. Kind of like clockwork.
Wheels. This guy's got a fucking nice mark from the tire machine on it.
Ooh, not good.
Yeah, wrecked them.
Going rim clamps?
Yup.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Buttoning this thing up. What's going on with this thing?
You can't make fun of him too much.
Yeah, not too much.
Hey man, he's 21.
Your little buddy.
21.
Look, Eric, you're
Nice.
33, okay?
Still has sensitive feelings.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Eric's in his own world over there.
Yeah.
We got left on this guy.
I'm gonna throw the meth tank in the trunk. And the gauge, I think that's it.
And fuel system's done. Look at that. Look, it fucking came that way.
That's right.
So meth kit, you said?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's good. Blower and everything's back on?
Yep. I'm about to lower it down, actually.
Good, I'll get a little view because I don't think I really did much of Garrett's job yesterday. Look at that.
Put the catch can in there.
Yeah. I'll come download this file for you, Matthew, and
Word.
give you a tune. Did you do the meth kit already?
Yep.
Look at you, pal. Just trucking along today.
I really thought this thing was going to be done in the time I was gone.
Whoa!
You had a pretty good week last week?
Had a great week. Had a great weekend, and I just feel very blessed.
Nice. You didn't give anyone else COVID?
Nope. Just the people who were up my ass when I told them not to be. And this guy an asshole.
It looks good.
You're damn right it does.
I would have never tried this. What up? Yeah, that's just eating shit like that. It was like the soup. You go up there, you go nervous, you're like.
I'm gonna say this fitment is perfect.
It does look good. Let's see.
That's how it's done, Garrett. First try fitment. Got the template made. That is nice.
What all do the P3 gauges read?
I mean, everything that's available through the CAN bus. It's like air temps, you know, intake air temps, coolant temp, fuel temp.
Okay, so it's
It
like
does like 0 to 60.
Oh shit! Okay. Cool.
It does a bunch of shit. They're pretty cool.
This is. Do you want to start this thing?
Yeah, they're good.
This thing was stock.
Sure was.
It's gonna smoke.
Yes.
.2020 ZL1 automatic. It got a full stage 4, so full cam package, ATI lower balancer, 2-inch American Racing headers, Rotofab Big Gulp, our low side Kong export with a 2.6 upper, our meth kit, P3 gauge with wideband, E-content, etc., and it came from Dyer, Indiana. So if you're from Dyer, Indiana, or somewhere close, I don't know where that is, somewhere in Indiana, then you will see this thing. Let's see what she makes. like right at 6,000. It made 750 and 706 torque, 16 pounds. Air fuel actually looked pretty good. Fuel pressure is good. Make a little change and go from there. $759, $705. I think the belt might have slipped a little bit on this thing. Boost kind of tapers off up top. I'm gonna have Matt look into that. We'll be right back. Matt's checking into the belt. $771. I think I gotta adjust the meth a little bit. I think it comes on a little too early. Turn like to like a little past 45 and then like maybe almost 60. I'm just gonna make another pull since he adjusted them. I'm not gonna make any changes yet. Much better. Came on a little later and was good, so. It's 771, 705 last pull, but back-to-back pulls dropped it a little bit. Forgot to change the shift point on this thing. 759. Okay, I gotta change the the shift. Let me change that and be right back. Okay, I changed the trend so I won't upshift now so I can make a full pull. This thing's got 8,600 miles on it, by the way. Just noticed that. Let's see what we got. Still on pump gas, pumping meth. Boost is really falling off on this thing, man. Goes from 220 down to 195. So 25 kPa, it's dropping 3.6 pounds. We need to get a smaller belt or do something on this thing. I'll be back.
It's gonna be a tight one. No problem.
Okay, we put a little smaller belt on there. I guess we normally run the same belt on every package, and I guess certain year cars have a different size idler. So the normal belt that we had on here was too long. So we got a little bit smaller belt in this. So this thing will probably make good power. Garrett! Let's go! All right. Way better up top. 787, 713. Still on pump gas, so as you can see the difference in the graph, yeah, it's just not falling off up top anymore, so that's perfect. Do I try and make 800 on pump on this, or do I just put E in it, is the question. I know what all you guys would say, and you would just say, fuck it, try and make 800 on pump. So let's see what a degree of timing does. $795, it picked up 5, so I won't leave that in there. And it got a tiny bit of knock, 0.6 degrees of knock, so where I had my timing, I was right on the edge. So we'll dump some E in and go from there. You want to dump some E in this thing? All right, we dumped 5 gallons E in it, and fuel's pretty low, so it's got 51% E in it now. So we'll see what she does. Probably pick up like 30 or something. It's still hot, obviously, because I've just been making pull after pull. .814, so I picked up 20, but again, it's hot as shit. But I also pulled the degree of timing back out that I had put in, which picked up 5. So in reality, I guess you could say it picked up like 25. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I'd like to see this thing make 850. I don't know if it's going to. It may hold, but we'll see where we end up. Hot. A little bit less. It's just fucking hot. Once I put E in them and I cycle the E around, like I have to use the E and shit that's already like in the fuel and stuff that's in the rail, so I have to like really load the dyno and like try and use the fuel, and they just get so heat soaked when I do that. So I'm gonna let this thing cool down. I'll be back. All right, cold pull, 51% E. Let's see what we got. .842. I don't think the wideband was fully warmed up yet, because it showed fairly lean, and it wasn't actually that lean. Pretty stout, especially for only 17 pounds. So it's not like, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, I've seen so and so make 900. You know, like, yeah, it probably would on 20 pounds of boost. But this is our normal like package that we would sell to everyone, and it's safe and whenever, wherever type thing. So yeah, if you want to spin the blower harder and, you know, make 3 more pounds of boost to get another 50 horsepower and get more heat and stuff in the blower, and that's fine. We can obviously do that. But when we create a package, we have to create a package that will work for 95% of the people, not for the extra 5% that want to turn it up. If they want to turn it up, we can turn it up. But for the average Joe that wants a solid, proven, reliable package, that's how we have to build these packages, and that's basically what this is. So, you know, just about 850 wheel, that's pretty stout. On a car that'll drive like stock, you know. I'm just making a little fueling change, and then I think everything else looks good. Yeah, I'll make one more pull, and then I'll do some trans. Same thing basically. It lost 3 horsepower and 3 foot-pounds of torque, so not terrible considering they're literally just about back-to-back pulls. So this thing's done. I'm gonna do some trans. Okay, let's see if this stock tire will hook. I'll try and do a 4, 5, 6. I don't know if it'll hold 4th gear. Pretty good actually, and I know it may not seem like it, but that was 68 mile an hour to 145 mile an hour. That was my mess up there. I shifted too late. Whatever, it's good. No, I fucking shifted too late. I was trying to shift it higher, and I just shifted too high, and it hit the limiter. All right, figured I'd take you guys along again. This is a 2020 ZL1. We did a stage 4 on. Made 842 on E and 794 on pump, and baseline 599. So this thing is ridiculously clean, by the way. It's got 8,600 miles on it. Sick. I love like these packages. They use a stock blower, like they're super nice, they drive great. Right now the exhaust is closed, so it's, you know, nice and quiet basically when I'm cruising. I don't even know if you guys can hear the difference in, let me see if you'll be able to, when I open the exhaust. Probably not when I'm cruising, but this thing has a stock tire on it, so I'm not really going to be able to do too much wide open throttle on this thing. I'm sure even with traction control on at probably 50, 60 mile an hour, I mean, this thing's probably still going to spin the tire. It's, I'm going to say warm for today. It's 57 degrees, but it's December, I don't know, 8th or something like that. Yeah, December 8th. I don't know where this thing is from, but not from around here. Transport's coming to get it later today, so I'm just doing a final drive on it. My laptop is being a piece of shit because USB came loose and it stopped data logging. I ordered a new laptop. It should be here tomorrow, I think. But I always take these things out and make sure they just run and drive and perform as they should. I mean, this thing's driving like basically stock now, so. It's got whatever E was on the dyno, probably 50 some percent. Yeah, 51% E in it. But I mean, this thing is driving pretty close to a stock car as you can get for something that makes, you know, 850 real horsepower. You know, it's, and retains all the, you know, stock drivability. So stock blower, so everything's like intact like it should, like a ZL1. I'm saying it's like doesn't have a Pro Charger or something on it. But these packages are great, man. For the money, it's about the best thing you can do if you don't want like crazy power. You know, if you don't want 1,000 real horsepower or whatever, our stage 4 package is a stock quarter blower. You know, cam, full bolt-on, flex fuel system, etc. And this thing's sick. So I'm on my normal little route that I go. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to do really anything wide open throttle in this thing. I will try, but I honestly, I can't imagine that it's gonna even remotely try and hook in, I'd say probably even 4th gear. I mean, I'm on concrete right now, which is better than if you were on blacktop. There's a truck in front of me, so I'll just pull over and wait. I always check a couple things when I take these things out. I shut them off, you know, I restart them when they're hot and make sure they start perfect and start good, and just make sure that when the customer gets it back, he'll have no issues. It also rained for the last like 2 days, so the roads I'm sure aren't like, I mean, they're dry, they look physically dry, but I'm sure they're still damp. I mean, I'm in 4th gear now at 40. Not even close to trying. About died mentally in there. Stock tires, I mean, are just, they're just terrible. They're even bad stock. One stock power level car. I mean, people will be surprised at how much better and more enjoyable a car is to drive when it has a tire that will put the power down. Like, it literally is night and day. Because right now, like, yeah, this power is cool, but you can't do anything with it. So, like, yeah, it sounds like it's got a cam and all that stuff, but once you have a tire on this thing that you can actually, like, play around and enjoy the power level, whole different ball game. So, like, on my V, like, a lot of people run the R888s on these things, but to me, they're too loud. Like, I mean, on the street or even on the dyno, they just are loud tire. Like, on my CTS V, I have the Nitto 555 R2s. Looks like a stock style tire, drives perfect, it's nice and quiet, it hooks great. My V doesn't have a ton of power, I made 680, but I mean, I can smash that thing to the floor from 40 mile an hour and it dead hooks, and that's what I love about it. And if I get caught in the rain, I don't care, it'll still work good. And then they have, Nitto has the regular 555, I don't know what, they have like a matching front tire. I think it's just a 555, and then the 555 R2 in the back is like their drag radial, but they look exactly the same, so they match, just one's a radial and one's not. but I don't know if they make it in the size that would fit on this. Like on my CTSV, I had to go down a little bit in size, but once you get the tire on this thing, it'll be awesome to drive. Right now, it's awesome to cruise. Just can't do much wide open throttle with it. I mean, I'm sure I went at 40 mile an hour, but I was in 4th gear, but I'm sure at maybe 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour on the stock tire, you could lay into this thing and it would be good, but there's nothing that you can do now that will really put this power down. I mean, that was even traction control on and it still kicked out sideways. It'll just overpower it too much. But other than that, this thing's ready to go back to the owner. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. This thing's solid, man. Fun car. We got the P3 gauge over on the side so we can see like basically anything that the factory OBD2 port can monitor. Plus we have a wideband in it, so you can read e-content, AITs, like literally anything the factory ECU will read, and then plus the wideband. So it's good to always keep an eye on things like that. Like that way, if customers like, oh, it's running a little funny or something, if anything happens in the future, I mean, it's a car, things happen. You know, we can basically ask them a couple questions like, yo, what's the wideband read of wide open throttle? Are your AITs still normal and in check? So it's good to have for instances like that. If God forbid anything ever does happen, we can ask them a few questions and kind of, you know, see if we can figure out what's going on and maybe come to a resolution without like him shipping the car back and it's like something simple, you know, like it just needed plugs or something like that. So other than that, this thing's ready to go. Later.
You gotta fucking really shift it.
Delay it. I know early. I know.
It's been like 500 ms early.
500 what?
MS milliseconds.
You don't know what the fuck 500 milliseconds is, bro.
I do.
You're talking about shifting early in milliseconds? What are you, a fucking robot?
Well, it's not an entire second. It's not that slow.
I mean, you could just say a half a second.
Well, I use milliseconds.
You're a fucking weirdo. Milliseconds. I read the high side fuel pressure on this in millipascals an hour, which is MPA. I mean, you ask me how much fuel pressure it has, I'm not going to say, 21 millipascals.